This is the Benchmade PSK Personal Survival Kit. It is a really, really tough knife with a MagnaCut blade. It's an assisted knife, different than an auto. Autos generally just have, one option to open a button and a little more smack to them. But yeah, this is a very, very cool knife. It's something that I was really curious about and wanted to get in hand because I was, that's the only way you can know. And I haven't seen this one out in the wild at any shops or anything. So I picked it up for a pretty good deal. It's not something that I don't know if I'm going to keep because I do have some other knives that are similar that I appreciate or like the blade shape a little bit more of. This one, I don't like so much of the belly swooping so early. I prefer like a little more gradual belly, but this is a really tough looking knife. So it's assisted. It does have a lock. So once you are engaged, open or closed, you can lock it. You just push down and over. So that's down and up. And the design of the knife is pretty interesting. It's super solid. I've got some G10, I think, and then carbon fiber. And this is the black model. There's a green model. And then they just came out with a new model that has LMAX and not MagnaCut. I like the blade finish on this one a little more than the green one. But yeah, this is not a cheap knife, but man, you can't beat Benchmade's warranty. This marks 30 years of me owning a Benchmade, my first really nice knife that I bought when I was 13. And yeah, this thing's held up great. I've sent it back to them a few times to sharpen before I learned how to sharpen. So I'm going to have to sharpen this myself next. But yeah, you can't go wrong with their warranty. If you're looking for a knife that is Benchmade and super tough and you want a little bit of an assist, and it's a big knife. It's pretty large, fits my hand great. Just got extra large hands here. Let's get a little measure on it. The blade itself, we're looking at like 3.5 inches, and overall around 8 1/4. Anything over 8 inches is great for my hand. I'll throw it up against a bug out. So you can see a little size comparison. A little pivot to pivot there. But yeah, pretty thick blade. And yeah, something that I bet if you need a survival knife that folds, this is the one for you. Yeah, it'd be cool if they made a fixed blade out of this. Pretty rad. So anyway, that's the Benchmade PSK. Very cool knife. If you want Benchmade and you want something tough, this is it.